Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled beneath snow-covered hills, there lived two best friends, Kai and Gerda. They weren't siblings, but they were closer than any brother and sister could be. Their houses were next to each other, and they spent every day together, laughing, playing, and caring for a little rooftop garden filled with roses. In spring, they planted flowers. In summer, they chased butterflies. In fall, they collected golden leaves. And in winter, they sat by the window, watching the snowflakes dance like tiny stars. But one cold winter evening, something strange and magical entered their peaceful world. The evil mirror and the broken shard. Far away, in a realm of icy mountains and bitter winds, a wicked goblin, some say he was a troll, created a magical mirror. But this mirror wasn't like any other. It had a terrible power. Everything good and beautiful looked ugly and cruel in its reflection. Kind hearts appeared selfish, joyful faces looked twisted, and love seemed like a lie. One day, the goblin took the mirror high into the sky to mock the angels. But as he flew higher, the mirror shattered into countless pieces, glittering shards of cursed glass. Some pieces were so tiny, they floated across the world, invisible to the eye. And one of them, just one, flew straight into Kai's eye, while another lodged deep in his heart. From that moment on, everything changed. Kai's cheerful laugh faded. His kind words turned cold. He called the roses ugly, and he no longer played with Gerda. His heart had grown frozen, though no one could see why. The Snow Queen appears. Then, one snowy day, Kai disappeared. Some said he fell into the river, others thought he had run away. But Gerda knew something was wrong. She could feel it in her heart. Kai wouldn't just leave, not without saying goodbye. What really happened was this. The Snow Queen, a beautiful and terrifying figure dressed in sparkling white, had appeared in her sleigh, gliding silently through the snow. She kissed Kai's forehead, and with that icy kiss, he forgot everything. His home, his roses, even Gerda. She took him away to her faraway palace of ice, hidden deep in the northern lands, where the northern lights flickered and no warmth could reach. Gerda's brave journey begins. But Gerda would not give up. With nothing but a small satchel and her deep love for Kai, she set out to find him. She didn't know where to go, but her heart told her to keep moving forward. She asked the river for help and offered her shoes as a gift. The river didn't answer, but a kind woman in a cottage helped her, though for a time she tried to keep Gerda in the middle of a dark forest. Gerda was captured by a band of robbers. But among them was a little robber girl, wild and fierce, but curious. She kept Gerda as a playmate. But after hearing Gerda's story, something inside her softened. "You're braver than you look," the girl said. "You're going north, right? I'll help you." And so, she gave Gerda a reindeer who knew the way to the Snow Queen's land. Through freezing winds and deep snow, the reindeer ran, carrying Gerda north, closer to the Palace of Ice. The helpers in the far north. Eventually, Gerda met a wise Lapland woman, and then a gentle Finnish woman, who both lived in the farthest corners of the cold world. Gerda asked, "Can you give me magic to defeat the Snow Queen?" The Finnish woman smiled and said, "Child, you already have it. Your love, your courage, your tears, those are stronger than any spell." So Gerda pressed on, with nothing but hope in her heart. In the Snow Queen's palace. The Snow Queen's palace was beautiful, but cruel. Its walls were made of sharp ice. The wind screamed through the halls like a ghost. And in the center sat Kai, frozen in mind and soul, arranging icy puzzle pieces into a word he could no longer remember. He didn't even look up when Gerda arrived. She ran to him. "Kai, it's me, Gerda." But he didn't respond. She hugged him. He stayed still. And then she cried, real, warm tears. Her tears fell on his chest and heart, melting the ice within. One drop rolled into his eye, washing out the shard of glass. Suddenly, Kai blinked. He looked at Gerda. "Gerda, you came?" His heart thawed. His memory returned. And he began to cry too. Home again, wiser and stronger. Holding hands, Kai and Gerda left the icy palace. The reindeer carried them home, and along the way, the snow began to melt. Spring returned. When they reached the village, everything looked the same, but they had changed. They weren't little children anymore. Their journey had made them stronger, kinder, and wiser. Moral of the story. So, what can we learn from the tale of the Snow Queen? That even in the darkest, coldest places, true love and bravery can shine through. That a child's heart, filled with kindness and courage, can overcome magic, distance, and fear. And most of all, when you never give up on someone you care about, amazing things can happen. Love melts ice. Always.